Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Get it? It's Dua Lipa. Get it? Because I was singing. So last night was the Grammy Awards, and Dua Lipa's makeup and her like look was just so much fun that I had to try and recreate it. I didn't do it perfectly, but it's fun to bring you along with me as I'm like, what am I doing with just the things that I have? So that's the realistic part of this look, is just like, okay, this is what she looked like. What can I do with the things I have to get me there? I'm definitely not mad about how it turned out. I don't do glitter very often. I hope you can see these glitters on my eyeballs. There are a couple things that I try in this video that I haven't done before. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope this is fun. Okay, I'm looking forward to filming this video because this is a look I would never like choose to do, but we're gonna do it. I'm excited. Okay, but we're gonna start with the eyeballs because they're the focal point of this look. Also, right before I started filming, I got something in my eye, so you guys will have to forgive me. So because this is very glittery, shimmery, we're gonna start with the eyes, and then we can wipe away what falls, if anything does fall. I know you guys have heard me say that before, but we're doing it again. Also, I couldn't find any shirts or things to go with it, so we're wearing Romeo and Juliet because it's got the pink and the purple, you know. Okay, we're really gonna just like start off strong with a hot pink. I am using this color from my Tarte Remix Classics Remix palette, because the real question is, why would you not just start with a hot pink? Am I right? So we're gonna start with that. So right now we're going bold to neutral. Oftentimes with my makeup looks, I'll start neutral and then go like darker, but we're doing the opposite this time. What's hard about her look is her pictures of her performance and publicity photos of her look very, very pink, but her like acceptance award pictures look very purple. So we'll basically just do like a little combo. We're gonna definitely do some pink. Okay, you know what? We are gonna start with neutrals. Backtracking. After having looked at these pictures a little bit more, I am going to go in with my Naked 3 palette, start with like a flesh colored shade and go from there. So I'm putting just a flesh colored shade all over my lid and up to my brow bone. This is just gonna serve as our base for blending really easily. This is matte, it doesn't have any shimmer or anything special about it. It is just what it is. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with the color Limit from this palette, and we're gonna just go in lightly into the crease because she's got a transition shade in there somewhere. We know that for sure. It's just hard to see right at first because the lid color is obviously like the focus. And what I like about this look is it just kind of like rounds out beautifully. It doesn't have like a wing, or she does have a little wing, I guess. She's got a teeny tiny wing. I was looking at my pictures. She has a little wing, but it is very, I feel like, just like softens on the outside. It's not like, that's not where the statement is. But you know what? We're gonna stop there and come back once I feel more excited about the lid shade. So now we're gonna go in with this hot pink, and then we're gonna put some purple on top of that, so it's got some of that like duochrome situation. Does that make sense? Certainly hope so, because it's what we're doing. And I am gonna go in with this bad boy, Wet. Now this is the same palette as the blue, if you saw my Cinderella video somewhat recently. I think that was the last video I filmed. So what is really important about this look is that it's so shimmery. So that is a big piece of what we're focusing on. is the shimmer factor. I'm a little nervous that this color's too dark, but you know what? It's fine. It's on my face, so it's too late. And the thing about this shimmer is it goes up pretty high. Like when her eyes, something I appreciate that I can relate to is that her eyes seem to be hooded, which is the case with me. So that's kind of fun to think about how she has hooded eyes. So I'm gonna take a different brush and just bring some of that pink up a little bit, and we're gonna start light and just see how it goes. Okay, so as I'm blending this, I'm like blending, and my brush is taking off what I just put on. So that's not super helpful. So we may have to go back in and reapply some of this pink. I don't know if you can tell that it is doing that. That's frustrating. So I am just like layer by layer packing this on in this. Let's see, how high up does this go? It goes pretty far up. Like when her eye is open, you can see her shadow. Whereas like as soon as I close my eyes, my shadow disappears. Hooded eye wins, am I right? So now we're gonna go back in with it wet again and pack it back on. So I'm actually gonna take some of that wet stuff and bring it up a little bit higher. And then we have shadow to blend out later when we continue to build up that transition situation. The only reason I knew who this woman's music was because of TikTok. I just don't listen to like secular radio that often because I'm mostly in the car with my children, and so we're listening to children's things. That's just kind of part of being a mom. It's just kind of part of the deal. Okay, let me look at these pics and see where we're at. Okay, we're just gonna start having fun with colors because we've got our base, right? That is taken care of. So now I have just a purple color from a different palette that we're gonna just stir up and see if we can get some of that on there. Some of that purple iridescent situation. Because we like the idea of having purple and pink sparklies. Because that's what she's got on her eyeballs, which is what do we want? When pink shadow started coming out, I was very hesitant. I was like, everyone's just gonna look like they have pink eye. This is a problem. Thankfully, it hasn't looked like that. It's not a color I normally reach for. Okay, we've got another purple here that we can play with. We're just playing with colors, okay, peeps? That's all we're doing. None of them have the shimmer factor, like the glitter. Like she's got like big chunks of glitter, and I want that. We may have to just like find some loose glitter situation. You just might not find that kind of a shimmer in a packed powder. It might just be in something looser, you know what I'm saying? I busted out my like really old awful supply of like glittery things. I don't know if there's anything in here. Ooh, we might have found something. And of course all of it's covered in glitter because it's my bag of glittery things. So I just keep them all in the same place because it'd be terrifying if they exploded anywhere else. Am I right? Okay, so we have a loose shimmer powder. We also have a like sparkle. I think I want to go with the sparkle. It's got the sparklies that we're wanting. But before I do that, I am going to go in with some more transition color situations. And I don't actually have a color that I am excited about, so we're just gonna use something that I have. She's got kind of a purple transition happening on the outside to the crease, so that her whole eye isn't just like pink, you know. She's got like a little bit more of like a, I wish this were more purple. It's a little bit too taupey for me. Just blend in and out to see how we do. Let's see what else we can conjure. Whoa, pretty dark, but let's just see how we do. Okay, it's a little more purple. Wow, this look is not looking at all like hers. Yikes. Maybe it'll look better when we put the glitters on, but so far, not like stoked. Maybe it'll come together as we continue on. That is my hope. Especially with those glitteries. Okay, well we've got some other purples here. Let's just see what happens if we put boop 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 some purple. This is like a purpley purple. Okay, let's just like see what happens. Didn't do much, did it? You know, it's okay. It's just okay. She just looks incredible. I'm like, how do I even get there? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got some purple shimmer sort of happening. Kind of, a little bit. Whoa. It's just okay. Okay, so for this glitter, I am so nervous to open this because it's just gonna explode. I also don't really have a good glitter adhesive. And once this goes on, it is, maybe I should wait. Well, if I wait though and it gets onto my face, then it's like game over. Seal for your protection. I've never even opened this. Oh my gracious. I am tempted to go on with the rest of my face and come back. I'm gonna open this loose shimmer powder because this one's a little bit like pinky purpley. Because it's not straight up glitter, it feels less scary to me for some reason. Rather than like straight glitter, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this might be what we want actually, people. This might just be what we want. Okay, we're definitely closer than we were a few moments ago. Okay, we've got some actual like glitter action happening, right? Okay, so maybe it's good that I used a dark pink because it's lightening it up like a lot. She definitely has some shimmer in the inner corner. Okay, this is more correct, right? Okay, and if you're using like big chunks of glitter in your makeup and you get it everywhere, use tape instead of like a wipe. Because sometimes getting it wet does not do a thing. So we may go back in with some of this other glitter, but like not go crazy. I'm just doing it, you guys. I'm just doing it. I feel very much like Barbie. I'm not mad about that. Let's just like be real about that. I just am saying, like pink sparkles, like how is that not Barbie? Except she didn't look like Barbie. I don't know how she pulled that off. She nailed it. She looked absolutely incredible. Like her makeup and her hair was just fire. Who else looked amazing? Megan Thee Stallion looked, her dress was so fun. I liked Taylor Swift's award show dress. I liked her performance dress too, actually, now that I think about that. Okay, we're gonna just go on with the face because I could mess with this for days. I am going to be using the e.l.f. Putty Primer because I don't use it very often and I'm going to use it today. Who else did I like? Harry, obviously, because I kind of love him. His performance was fun, and he was just, when he won his award, he was just so like humble about it, and you know, we just love him. Let's see, who else? You know what I was surprised at was many of the women looked like they had forgotten to do their hair. I'm not gonna mention names, but I'm sure it was like styled by some elite somebody or other, but it honestly just looked like they hadn't done it. I thought that was interesting. And maybe people felt like it was less formal because it was like smaller and different or something, but that felt weird to me. So the thing that's interesting about Dua Lipa's face makeup is it looks like glam, it looks great, but it also looks flawless. So I don't know how we're gonna do that. Like full coverage, but like natural, I don't know. So we're gonna try to figure it out together. Like she's still glowing. But I think I'm just gonna try to put on less. I don't know. We'll see how this goes, man. And obviously Beyonce breaking records. What? Hello. She would, you know. The artist to have the most Grammys ever. Most nominations and the most Grammys, which makes sense. Okay, I do have some buddies that we are going to gently attack. Now I will never look as flawless as they do. Also because a lot of these pictures are edited, which is funny. But that's just part of the deal of being a normal day-to-day human. Next to these celebs. And just plop in some concealer in this vacant area. There are always some performances that I'm like, didn't love that, but some of that's just genre, like it covers, the Grammys cover lots of genres, so like some of that's just personal taste, but some of them are like, wow, that was incredible, and I was like, I did not think that was incredible. Okay, so one thing that made me want to do this makeup was the fact that I have similar coloring to Dua Lipa. She is, pretty sure she's not white, so there's that about our skin tones, but she's got the dark hair, and I was excited about that. I may also do Taylor Swift's makeup in a different video, but I just got more excited about this one this time. So she's got her big fluffy brows, which I obviously love. They are shaped more than mine are, but we're different people. Okay, so there's that. Some of her glitter is actually already fallen off, but that's because I don't have a glitter adhesive, and I told you guys that. But what we're gonna do is she's got a little bit of that pink on her lower lash line, but that's all she has on her lower lash line. So we're gonna just go in and do some of that. I just have a little bit left on my brush. I probably should have powdered first, huh? Yeah, well. So just a little bit of that pink. I actually probably put too much. But before I forget, I'm gonna put powder all over my face. Obviously, her skin texture looks absolutely flawless. So there's that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in, I have a cream highlight from ColourPop, and we're just gonna slap some of that on here and just see how it goes. You know, it's okay. The big chunky glitter is really what we want, so that was okay. But maybe before that sets, I can stick some of this back on there and see how that goes. And even though it wasn't a focal point, her skin looked awesome. So her like bronzing blush situation looked lovely. So we're gonna just do something quick for that. And she has, I feel pretty one-dimensional right now. And so we're going to put a little bit of structure back into my facey face. Just a tiny bit. Just a little on the nosy, like I like to do. And her lips also looked very good. So we're gonna do a little under here. Okay, that glitter is so much fun, isn't it? And then, oh, blush, I forgot blush. Silly me. She also was performing, so she was probably roasty toasty. Nice. Okay, and then she doesn't look like she has much highlighter on, but that's because her whole skin is like so glowy and dewy. Okay, but we are gonna go in with cream highlighter in our inner corner because I think it's like just the right color. And then it doesn't look like she has much like brow bone highlight, but maybe it's very, very light. I don't know. It honestly does not look like she has anything under there. So we're gonna just go in with this fleshy shade and clean up under there. Maybe we'll do a really light, just like brush of highlight, not like a whole thing of it. Just something a little glowy. Okay, and then this lipstick situation. Oh, she's got this winged liner we gotta figure out. So she has hooded eyes, and she has a little winged liner. We can do this. We can do this, people. Can we do this without tape? That's the real question. I would say not the worst. The only reason I know she has a wing is because there's one picture of her going, and you can see just like, boop. Okay, I am like actually pretty proud of how that turned out. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. If I keep going, I will mess it up. You know what I'm saying? Get some setting spray. Well, no, let's do these lashes first and then do some setting spray. I have some somewhere. Where did you go? They're really light, but she's definitely got them on. I'll do mascara and then lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just put on these lashes and I just put setting spray on. Now it's time for that lipstick. Now she is doing something with her lipstick that I have seen done, but I have never done it. So I'm looking forward to it. She has just a lovely nude lipstick on. So that's what we're gonna do. It's not matte, it's very creamy. It's not matte. But she does the thing where she like goes over her, she like makes it rounded. So we're gonna try that and we'll see how it goes. I have a few different colors here. We're gonna go for the darker one just because we can. It's a little. It's, this is from by Beauty. And it's the color Chai, I think. I'm not sure actually. I've always wanted to try this like overdrawn lip thing. I don't love it on me. It just doesn't look right. It's just like looks incorrect. It takes a lot to get the like symmetry right. I don't think I did that very well, but that's okay. And I think the color is a little dark, but I'm deciding to be okay with it. And then actually we're done. Just like that. So let me take this hair out. It turned out okay. I am not like totally pleased, but it's fine. It was just a matter of figuring it out. And the fact that I don't really have many, like, I don't do glitter very often. So the fact that I even had stuff that like worked okay, I'm pretty glad for that. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy that award shows are kind of back, sort of back. And let me know if there's looks that you see that you'd want me to do. Thanks for watching. Bye. And now I get to clean up all of the loose glitter that is now in my bathroom.